Tip, good evening. Audio video test. Is our audio video good? Sip, good evening. Somebody can hear? Okay, audio video is good. Normally Siri was there. No, Anand is back on the line. Thank you, Anand. Sip and welcome to the call. We are today going to talk about any subject that can give you happiness. People in this world are struggling to be happy. People are running after happiness. People are struggling with unhappiness. There is hurt. There are problems. There difficulty. Life is so easy. And so you can ask me any question that you like. Administrator, if the signal is not okay, let me know. But I hope the signal is good. You can hear me. Administrator, signal is okay. You can hear me. And I'm just repeating. Sip Jyoti, Sip Ritu, thank you. Sip Rumataji, Sip Dipatma, Sip Atmanand. Hope I'm pronouncing it correct, Anand. Atmanand, Sip Alak, Sip Harshal, Sip Rajananda, Sip Das, Sip Samatma, Sip Siri, Sip Kumar, Sip Chotwani, Sip Ahem, Sip Siva, Sip Bliko, Sip Krishna, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Bliss, Sip Gigi. I'm not able to see too many people on the call, but Sip Sita, Sip Lalita, Sip Vinayak, Sip Anand Ki Khoj, Sip Anil, Sip Atmanji, Sip Kamalji, Sip iPhone, Sip Sagai, Sip Laveen, Sip Pix, Sip Soham, Sip Girishananda, Sip Yogini, Sip Sukhi, Sip Harshal, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Vijay Kumar, Sip Meenakshi is there, and Sip Shidanand. So I hope everybody is there on the call, and the rest of you, in case I miss your name, please don't feel bad. But I welcome you all to the call. Let us start. The subject of today's discussion is anything that you like, anything that is troubling you, anything to hold you, that's holding you back. Subject of spirituality, of happiness, of enlightenment, of death, of birth, of Sanatana Dharma, moksha, of nirvana. There are over 100 subjects that we touch on this call. Any question on the 100 plus topics of enlightenment, of awakening, I am here to answer your questions. Remember, call will end at 9. So don't come at 8:55, and as usual, every day we have to push you out of the call. So please ask questions now so I can give you time. The one who asks first few questions, you have as much time as you want. Thank you, Samatma, for starting. Opening batsman, Samatma, how are you feeling?
Shivoham, I love
Sure.
all the divine souls here, and I wanted to tell you I'm much better. And I thank all of them who messaged and who reached out to me. I just wanted to tell you this 1 month I have actually realized SIP. I realized the meaning of SLS. Till then, it was just knowledge, but I can actually see only SIP and only SIP everywhere. And as Chidanand says always, only SIP is. I have realized what he meant by it, because the minute I surrendered, I went like and accepted everything as a part of my karma. My total suffering went, and I was like watching what is happening, and I'm totally on the path of recovery. And I'm so grateful I was even able to sit through the 3 hours of the retreat. And that was a final thing which removed all the negativity. And I can actually only see sip and sip around me. I'm so thankful to all this.
Okay, very good. Nice, Samatma. Nice to hear. We want to see you up and running completely. I already see you're much stronger today than we heard you. So get well
Yes.
perfect. Okay, good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Kamalji. Ji and Anna.
Shivoham, can you hear me?
Yes, Kamalji. Very well.
Sometime I think you are getting frozen there on that side.
Yeah, but I can hear you well. Please continue talking. And you
Okay.
can hear me, I hope.
Okay. Guruji, please give me 2 minutes. I have got some fundamental queries in the mind. I want to like get it clarified.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you come back. But my administrator, my signal is not okay. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm presuming my signal is good. Anna, Natraj, let's start.
Yeah. Guruji, this is about body, mind, ego.
Yes.
Body is temple, no doubt. Mind, ego complementary to each other. That's what I suppose. My query is on thoughts.
Complementary.
I mean,
Why do you say they are complementary to each other?
they can't exist without each other.
Okay. Okay. Agree.
So my query is on thought. What we understand.
But mind and ego, the mind and they can't exist without the, but the mind and ego don't exist.
Yeah, no, that is what So what we understand, all our miseries are because of mind,
Yeah.
which is bundle of thoughts.
Correct.
But don't you uh, 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 but don't you agree thoughts are reflection and manifestation of post and current memories? So
No.
why
No.
so
Thoughts
why
are not always memories are used by the mind for thought.
yeah, but mind
Memories.
picks up the thoughts from the memory, isn't it?
Correct. Correct.
Because without mind, as it is, has no intelligence of his own. It just picks up
Correct. But
from
yeah. But try to explain the question. Try to just try to directly give me the question so I'll understand what you're saying. You have the question in front of you, right? In your head, you have in your what you say in your mind. What is your question?
What we understand, all miseries are because of mind, which is bundle of thoughts.
Yes.
But don't you agree? Thoughts are reflections and manifestation of post and current memories.
Continue. Whether I agree or continue what you want to say.
Now, so why can't we deal with the root cause, that is memory, then thoughts?
Very good. So tell me.
But I mean, why we can't deal with the root cause?
No. Tell me. Somebody is ready to pay $1 million to do a memory operation.
Okay.
Can you do? I'll give $1 million. Can you do memory operation?
I being a scientist, I know that I have asked so many times, can somebody format my hard disk so that only the required things remain and unwanted thing goes, which is not
Impossible.
possible.
Impossible.
It is impossible. That God has not permitted that.
That is the answer to your question. The answer to your question is we cannot directly access the memory without the mind. And the memory will automatically disappear when you move from a state of mind to a state of consciousness. In a state of consciousness, automatically memory also gets deleted. Kamalji, I hope you're getting my point.
I mean, is it not possible that we can analyze, accept, and deal with the root cause of misery? We'll be able to deal with thoughts more easily, isn't it?
There is memory. Even the memory is part of the mind. It is sitting on the mind. As a scientist, you are a scientist. The brain and memory. As the science has agreed that brain is different from memory. The brain is not memory.
Yeah, brain is not memory. Yeah, but it is stored somewhere. It is stored somewhere.
What the root cause is when you are able to still the mind, to kill the mind, not only go into a state of consciousness. In that state of consciousness, the memory.
But I thought mind on its own doesn't exist. It exists because of the thoughts, and thoughts are coming from the memory of past and current. Am I right or wrong?
Have you ever seen memory? Have you ever seen memories? Can you transfer your
Guruji, your voice is
Your
breaking.
connection is not good. It's coming and going.
Your voice is breaking.
Okay, let me try. Okay.
You are not in India?
Administrator, can you hear me now?
Yes, now you're very clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kamalji, I was just trying to tell you that what you're trying to get to the root cause of the memory. The memory itself is like is the mind, is like the mind. It doesn't exist.
So mind has nothing to do with the memory. I mean, memory, it picks up things from memory only.
No, I'm asking yours.
No, it is echoing.
No. Now it's not echoing, right? Now we've sorted the matter. Okay.
I'm sorry, I think I chose the wrong time.
No, don't. Okay, hold on. Let me frame your question. It's a very interesting question. You are saying that instead of dealing with the mind, which is the root cause of thoughts and problems and all the problems, why can't we go to the memory from which the mind is picking up thoughts? The
Yeah.
point A, interesting argument. What you're saying is an interesting argument. But point number A, we cannot access memory. Point number B, the memory is not something which, like on a hard disk, you can copy. You can't copy memory. You can't transfer memory. Memory is another faculty like intelligence. Memory is a faculty. They say the Sukshma Sharir is made of Man, Buddhi, Smriti, Ahankar. Man, mind, Buddhi, intelligence, Smriti, memory, Ahankar, ego. All these are subtle aspects, software of our existence. They don't actually exist. Kamalji, they don't exist.
Yeah, but the psyche plays a role.
It's all part of the software, not the hardware.
Correct.
So nobody in the world can go and, what you said, eliminate all bad memories, keep only good memories. There's only one way to do it. Kamalji, what is the one way? You tell me, after being in the call for such a long time. What is the one way to do it?
I mean, you have to take control of your mind.
What is the way to do it?
Just ignore him.
No. What is the way to do it?
No, get into SIP.
How?
By not giving any importance to the mind.
How?
By that 11 tricks which you said.
In that, what is the key?
I mean, chop it and drop it and kill it and all those things.
Kamalji, there is only one way, Kamalji. It is called being in consciousness.
Consciousness.
The moment you are in consciousness, you can choose from a memory what you want. You can remove and you can keep what you want. You throw what you don't want. In consciousness, you can do it.
But we are always in awareness. We are always in consciousness.
No. That is the mind fully. If you are in awareness, then you are in command of memory.
Okay.
The moment, Kamalji, the moment you are in awareness, in consciousness, when there is no mind, you still the mind. In that moment, immediately you become a master of your memory. I hope you're getting my point.
Yeah. I know those 11 points: aware, flip to consciousness, still, separate.
See, stop. Aware is first point. Second point?
Second is the flip to consciousness.
That's all. You need only these 2 points.
But is that simple to flip to consciousness?
It's discipline. Is it simple that you're sitting in front of a gulab jamun and not to eat? Is it simple?
No.
Then if you want to eat, you will eat gulab jamun. You don't want to eat, you will not eat.
But to get into consciousness, there is no tricks available. There you have to discipline yourself.
There is a simple trick. Very simple trick. Attend Zoom call every day at 8 o'clock.
No, that I'm coming. That's why I got this question.
So you got your answer. You got your answer to your question, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking that thoughts are not on their own available. They are in the memory.
Kamalji, to answer that question, thought can come from memory. Thought can come from habit. Thought can come from karma. Thought can come from senses. thought always does not come from memory. Suppose your eye is looking at something, there's no memory. Suddenly you see something new, there's a new thought. Nothing to do with memory.
Yeah, but most of the time it is the memory.
ऐसा नहीं है. I told you it has got 4 sources, 4 or 5 or 6 sources. Suppose I call you on the phone and I tell you, Kamalji, suddenly some chariots are falling from the sky. There's no memory of it, but a new thought comes in your head.
That's correct. I mean, if it is falling, it is falling. Accept it. Be conscious. Whatever
But
it has to do, it will.
But that thought is not coming from a memory. That thought is coming from your ears, because your ears hear something. Your ear sends a signal to the brain. The brain comprehends what is you heard, and a new thought is formed. Done?
So this thought itself is a very complex phenomenon.
Thought is an impulse, which is an expression of the emotional impressions in our consciousness.
Yeah, that's correct.
You got it? Correct. Thought is an impulse. I hope I don't know whether my definition I've forgotten or not. Thought is an impulse, which is an expression of the emotional impression in our consciousness. The emotional impression can be from mind, from memory, from our ears, from eyes, habits, from anywhere.
Yeah, but the impression, if you are conscious, then the impression will never be happening. If you are conscious, then these impressions.
हाँ, 4th floor पे दे दीजिए.
Okay.
AiR, we lost you.
Yes,
I'm going to rejoin again. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here. So can we go on, Anna? Kamalji, have you finished?
I think we will come back again sometime.
Okay, thank you, Annaji. Natarajan.
Hello, I bow down to you, Guruji.
Namaskar.
I logged in by 1 minute late due to some call disturbance. Yes.
No problem.
That's why. Okay, I want to thank you for your 7-11. That is beautiful. Live in the present.
Live in the, don't slip into tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, live in the present. That is equivalent to live in the present.
Correct.
Very, very beautifully explained. I enjoyed that. That should be that is the consciousness we are living.
Yes, agree.
We should not go to the past or to the future.
If you go into the past and the future, you will be miserable.
Yes, we cannot come back to the present.
By the time you come back, you will be half eaten.
Yes. Our time will be lost.
Yeah. So what is your question, sir?
I want to another question, sir, Prabhuji. There are so many Swamijis, they are doing mystical things. Is it true or it is something else? Or they have got the power to do the mysticals?
There are so many magicians who remove pigeon from the box. Then what is there? Are they a magician also, Swamiji, or what?
Magicians is a magician that appears and go again.
See, I am not a magician. I am not somebody who believes that spirituality is not a trick.
Oh.
Spirituality, if those are people who think spirituality is a trick, they are in the wrong game. None of the enlightened people whom I accept as enlightened, they show tricks, magic shows. Anybody who's trying to show magic show is just confusing us.
No, there are certain Swamijis who show the magic show and get the wealth amazed.
Correct. That you should analyze. You can make out what they are doing magic show. There was somebody, there was one Baba who used to remove watches and give Mangal Sutra and give watches. One day he gave somebody a watch, and somebody asked, Baba, why the watch is Titan? Why it is not Baba brand? So these are funny things. I don't want to comment.
No, these are the cities they have gotten and they have stuck in the halfway through in the spirituality.
I believe that genuine spirituality is not about tricks and magic shows. This is my understanding.
Yes, what you have said is I am also truly accepting. There are certain Swamijis who do magic and give something like that, some dollars, something like that. They give Rudraksh and other things. Whether that are all true or they got the siddhi and they are stuck in the halfway doing these siddhis.
I don't even think they are stuck in halfway. They are full way magician. Anybody who is halfway spiritual, Natarajan, Anna,
Yes.
anybody who is halfway spiritual will not do magic. If you are doing magic, you are only confusing people from SIP. You are stopping people from SIP. Who will do it?
That is the thing happening in the world.
This is completely wrong. This is completely wrong.
Yes, but like you, nobody is there to teach us.
No, there are many people. We have
we have to choose the correct path, isn't it?
Yeah, so don't get carried away by magic show.
Yes.
That will not help you. That is not going to let you reach anywhere.
Okay. What you said is correct. And another thing you told that previous question he has asked, memory. Memory is only it is for something else, but it is an instantaneous. When you see a picture, you want when you see a banyan, you want to have it. Then the memory will for some time only it will be. Then the memory will last. Certain memories only will be in the subconscious mind.
Yes, so memory is something else. No, we don't have to confuse. But the point is that even memory, we are not able to capture memory.
Yes. What you said is correct. What your answer is Paka. I can understand it.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. If Kamalji wants to ask any other question to clarify, Kamalji can, because signal was not okay. But Ritu, Kamalji, if you need to ask something else, you can ask again. If it's incomplete, Ritu.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, we cannot make mind our friend, but we can make memory our friend.
Well, you cannot make mind your friend. How can you make memory your friend when your memory doesn't exist?
Like whatever impression we have, we can make it understand and keep it under the map.
I'll give you 1 crore rupees. Go back to yesterday and delete what happened from yesterday. Can you go back and delete?
No, Guruji, but I can make myself understand, okay, this happened because of this.
You cannot. You can only do it if you are in consciousness.
So
if you are in consciousness, you can do it. Because in consciousness, you are in command.
Because the memory also troubles us sometimes.
What is memory?
Impression of the past.
What is that?
Something happened and we are not able to forget.
Try to be in consciousness and please tell me, Kamalji, I want you to come in here. Kamalji, please unmute Kamalji. What is memory? Kamalji is a scientist. He will tell us. Unmute Kamalji. And Ritu, you continue to help him answer the question. Because today you all have come to a new point and I'm inviting Atmanand on this. What is memory?
It's remembering something of past.
What is it?
It is the incidents or the impulse which has taken place sometime in your life. It is registered somewhere in the brain, and you remember.
What is that? What is it? It is registered.
It is the impulse of emotional thing which has happened with her.
So is not memory also nothing but a collection of thoughts?
Yeah, it is the bank of thought.
Then?
But it has a picture.
Hello. Just now you understood. Now you know. I have not given the answer. Kamalji has given the answer. Scientist. What is memory? Memory is nothing but a tank of thoughts.
Bank of thought.
It's a bank. It's a tank of thoughts. Every impulse. What is the thought? An impulse. An impulse which is an expression which is which comes from the emotional impression in our consciousness. So when those thoughts become bank, they come into a bank. Memory is nothing but a bank of thoughts. Therefore, what can you do? You have to, with the moment you go into consciousness, there is no thought, there is no bank of thoughts. Both disappear.
When you go to consciousness, does it disappear or it appears, but you make it feel disappear?
One and the same thing. Because those thoughts, see, ideally, we cannot go back. God has made in such a way, that's why he gave us eyes only in the front. He didn't give eyes behind us. Because he did not want us to see behind. So let us understand that memory is only meant to use to make us happy or make us unhappy. And it is up to us to intellectually choose what we want.
So we should make new memories instead of remembering.
No, you don't have to make new memory. You just need to be in consciousness. Forget the memory. Don't need memory.
In conscious mode, bad and good will disappear.
See, for example, if you ask me something just now, I did not know whether I knew the definition of thought. I did not know whether I knew the definition of thought. So what did my consciousness do? My consciousness went and picked up the definition from the bank. That the thought is I do not have any memory of the thought. What is thought? I don't have any memory. It's a thought. The thought is lying somewhere. My consciousness went and said a thought is an impulse, which is nothing but an expression of emotional impression in our consciousness. Why do I remember it? Because I don't remember garbage. All the garbage I clean out. So I am able to remember, I have memory of only relevant things.
You give us the method, give us the key, how to clean up the garbage.
Put it in trash.
Be in consciousness, eliminate mind, eliminate toxic thoughts, lock it, block it, clean it. Tomorrow on Instagram, I'll give you this answer. But basically, the problem is we are clinging onto something. We are clinging onto rubbish in our memory. If you clean that rubbish and you hold something better, then you'll be holding something more useful, more practical.
I mean, just be in consciousness is the key.
Absolutely.
There is no other way out.
No, because all the thoughts will be there in the bank. In consciousness, you will be able to pick what you want practically. You will discriminate. You will use your intelligence and discriminate.
No, but choosing the good or bad again is wrong, no?
No, that is intellect, buddhi. You can discriminate and choose. Why should you? Suppose a doctor wants to choose, remember a thought how to do surgery. He should choose or he should not choose.
He should.
If a scientist wants to choose how to bring the satellite back from the space,
he has to.
Memory is not bad. Memory is not bad. Mind is bad. Okay. Thank you. After Ritu, we have Bliko. Yes, Bliko.
Yeah, Sivoham, love you, everybody. Today's discussion is going on in the same direction. So my thinking is also going in the same direction, like living in presence and be aware. This is, I think, as a key to control negative thoughts, which get accumulated and become mind, and that is our biggest enemy, right? To control it, when we live in the presence and be aware, this is very easily possible to, stop it, crop it on all this, technique. Now,
there is a scientific method. I will tell you, you continue, but there's a scientific method. Continue.
So, and like memory, you said, is bank of thoughts, positive and negative. But I consider one more word for that is a history book of mind.
Same thing. Good.
History book. But whatever book you want to take it out from the library, it's of your choice. You can take a garbage book and read all the nonsense thing in the book also. That is available. Even if
would you do it? Would you do it if you are in if you are in consciousness? Would you do it?
Correct. So that's the key. If we are in consciousness, you say, "Oh yeah, this book I don't want. I already throw it long back." You can throw it again. It will come back, but you don't have to touch it.
Now I am asking you a question, since you brought the point. How do you stop toxic thoughts? How can you always think positive?
By being in consciousness, because
How can you stop toxic thoughts from coming into your consciousness?
When you are in consciousness, your intellect is activated. So use your intellect.
My dear,
stop it.
The intellect does not create thought.
Correct. Mind is creating thought.
The intellect only discriminates thought.
Correct.
Thoughts come into your consciousness. My question, how do you...
Then you have to be aware and just watch and let it go. Like you are giving example of station master.
There is a way to control thought. I have taught you many times before.
Yeah, fill with the positive.
How? What?
By leap on the sip on the lip, so you can control it.
The answer is you must flip from nep to pep.
Yeah, positive thoughts means when you are doing positive thoughts.
Not thoughts. You have to. The mind is a thought factory. Have you not heard me saying this?
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
the mind
is always giving you thoughts.
So you have, but we can feed the raw material of our choice.
Correct.
We can feed positive emotion or negative emotion.
Mm-hmm.
If you feed the mind with negative emotions, suppose you're continuously feeding the mind with fear, worry, stress, anxiety, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, this emotion, you keep on feeding yourself with this emotion. What type of thoughts you're going to get?
All negative thoughts, yeah, definitely.
Suppose you fill your mind. Suppose you fill your mind with that it's a factory. You fill your mind with positive emotions. Optimism, confidence, courage, love, faith, hope, trust, forgiveness, kindness, compassion. If you this is the emotions you choose in your life, what type of thoughts you will get?
All positive thoughts will come. Yeah, definitely.
So you cannot control your thought.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
like
can
you gave example of plastic factory. So like if you put a red color plastic, red toys will come. If you put blue, it will become blue, and black, it will come black. Yeah.
If you put salted popcorn in the popcorn machine, you put salted popcorn, what will come?
Yeah, salted popcorn will come. Yeah.
And you put caramel seeds.
Yeah, it will come. Yeah, whatever flavor you put, it will come. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So this is one more point I just added to what you said. So, but still, if even though you will get positive thoughts, there will be negative thoughts coming into your head.
Correct.
And that you need to be in consciousness, activate intellect, and discriminate.
Correct. Yeah, that's the only way, and that's the way of life. If become way of life, then you can progress. Otherwise, no. Because that is always challenge in everyday's when we live. Yeah.
Good. Atmanand and Ritu. Atmanand.
Positive thoughts.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
I just wanted to ask you, this dreams that we get, are they also a form of thought?
Absolutely.
And so really what happens in the dream? Do we create karma, or does it burn karma, or nothing happens to karma in the dreams that we get?
Nothing happens. Well, that's why what you must do when you wake up from a dream is just drop it. Please don't even think what you dreamt. Don't even spend 1 second. Now, don't even spend 1 second. Wash your face and just laugh. Just laugh it out.
Yeah, I dream quite a lot. I don't know why, but I dream quite a lot.
You dream a lot. You want to change it, you can change it if you want to change. You must spend time in silence, in consciousness, in meditativeness before you sleep. Don't be looking at stocks and shares, and don't be looking at Donald Trump and Ramaswamy and Elon Musk in the new committee and what they are doing in American governance. All these are going to be the residual thoughts which continue into dreams.
I used to do that earlier, but now I attend it. And after that, I go to sleep.
So after this call, you go to sleep.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's very early, but good if you can do that. And just spend a few minutes. Suppose you play one Shivoham or Chidananda Rupa. Any nice one, nice dhuni or some nice. Get into a state of divinity. It's just like you're saying, thank you, Sip, for this lovely life, this lovely day, and then go to sleep. Chances are your sleep or your dreams will slowly disappear.
Definitely
Okay,
try
Ritu
to.
and Atmanji.
Shivam,
Ritu
Guruji.
and
Guruji,
Shivoham.
I listen to your bhajan night all night in the sense I have my headphones. And whenever at least I wake up, I have to listen it and sleep.
So then you fall asleep listening to the bhajans. So what's your
I
question?
fall asleep. But yesterday, Guruji, I dreamt of Amir Khan.
Dreamt of Amir Khan.
Amir Khan.
It's
And
okay. I
thought
told
how
you.
silly I was.
No, you are not silly. It's not you who are silly. It is part of your karma. Part of your karma, the thoughts are coming, and don't let those thoughts become real. It's not real. It's not just a dream. Leave it. Don't even say in the call, I
Not
dreamt
even
of
my
Amir Khan.
favorite actor.
It's okay. You are yourself an actor. That you have to keep your consciousness on that. That I myself am an actor. I am Amir. I like Amir Khan. I have come to this world. One day I have to go. This is what you need to be conscious about.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, done. Atmanji.
Oh, I bow down to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Namaskar.
Sir, I want one question, sir. Like it is said in the previous slide, man minus desire is equal to God or enlightenment, and man minus ego is also God. Does it
Not
mean that
who told you? Who told you man minus desire equals enlightenment? Who told that?
desires? Because
No,
desire is suffering.
no. If you
No.
if a man minus desire, you're not equal to God.
Oh, suppose we
See,
reduce our desires.
if you give up all desire, does it mean that you become God? Atmanji.
Yes, sir.
How can, if a man gives up desire,
Yes.
that desire means, what is desire? Desire means bhoga. That man will give up bhoga means he will become a yogi. From a yogi, he has to grow. He has to grow forward. He has to move forward. Mumukshu, Jigyasu, Jnani, Yogi, he has to become a Buddha. He has to become Sthit Pragya. He has to become Jivan Mukta. Then Satchidananda Atma. Just if you give up desire is not enlightenment. It's not God.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, understood. Got it, sir. Then second one, sir.
Yeah.
Second one is like any person who is after doing the class 11 and 12th, there is a question comes as which field he should choose.
Which
domain of knowledge or career he should choose. This is a general question for the students.
Okay.
Is spiritually or your understanding of these things and has some solution about some guidance. Generally, what happens after plus two, students or children face a lot of problem. In which field he should choose? Engineering, doctorate, law, and a lot of
You're
confusion
asking
is
from
there.
a point of view. You're asking from a point of view as a parent or as a child.
A parent help a child to help the child as a guidance. So,
A
you have any
parent,
experience? Yes, sir.
a parent should help the child choose what he is interested in. What the parent should not choose what the parent likes. The parent should see what is the aptitude, what is the child's liking, and try to have a career in that direction.
Oh.
But that is not important. What is more important is the parent helping the child in growing spiritually. If the parent can help the child, whatever education you get is of no use.
both should go hand in hand.
Education, parents should say, take whatever education you want, but parents should insist that there must be some spiritual knowledge.
Oh, okay, sir.
That is important.
Yeah, third one, sir. I
Yes.
also like Kamal Kanji, and I also want to translate one book in Hindi. You can suggest some books. Your book.
I'll ask Eru. Eru is in charge of Hindi books. She will.
Okay.
Eru will tell you which book to translate. Atmanji, Gopal wants to transfer a book in Hindi, so we will tell you. So Surbi and Eru are two people. Surbi will let you. You know Surbi, she will let you know.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We have got Santoshi and Payal.
Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, my problem is that Guruji, whatever has happened in the past, that is fitted in my mind like a film, Guruji. Matlab, everything is over, but that on screen I can see everything, not in consciousness, Guruji. But if that scene again repeats, or if that person again shoots anything, Guruji, then that picture comes in my mind. Everything whatever had happened initially 10 years back, it comes. Guruji, I am trying so much hard to forget all these things, but
you're not trying hard enough because you are not in consciousness.
No, Guruji, listen na Guruji. Then that because of those things, I get overloaded, Guruji. Itna sir bhari ho jata hai, Guruji. And then I lose my consciousness. I go in that mind state and keep on that that scene keep on troubling me, Guruji, like anything. I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then after 3 hours, then I'm into consciousness. Then again I try to tell myself ki I don't want to be there. I'm using my intellect, Guruji. सब कुछ जो आप बोलते हो सब कुछ मैं करती हूँ, Guruji. But please,
there was somebody who told me that I have a problem. They say every time I on my TV, one movie plays in the DVD.
Yeah.
So I said, what is the problem? Every time I on the DVD, the movie plays. I asked the question, you don't want that movie to play. What is the other DVD you have? They say, I don't have any other DVD. If you don't, your problem in your life is that same thing is playing in your life because you have not found something else to replace it.
I divert my mind. I go think whatever things I like. I do that, Guruji.
I'm asking you a question. Why I don't have that problem? You know why?
Why?
I have no time. You have the time.
Guruji, while riding two-wheeler also, I have that scene comes in my mind.
When I'm riding two-wheeler also, I'm saying Shivoham, Shivoham. Well, I don't have time for rotten thoughts. I don't have time. You are having time for rotten thoughts. I told you yesterday, I can only put tea in this mug if the mug is there.
Yeah.
If the mug is not there, then where's the tea? Eliminate the mug.
Okay, so...
आपको इतना, Germany में war time में एक doctor था. There was a doctor. That doctor used to give medicine. Okay, this cream, that one. In the bottom of the prescription, what the doctor used to write, The doctor used to write the bottom. Keep him busy. Keep him busy. Don't let 1 minute of free time. Tell SIP, I want to do your work. I want to do nothing else. I will make some chutney and give the poor people chutney sandwich. I have no time. Eliminate free time.
Guruji, it is not working physically. It comes into how it comes, Guruji.
My dear,
Guruji,
I'm telling you.
It comes, Guruji.
I'm telling you what is to be done.
I understood.
Try to get 10 more things to do. You don't have time. I'm telling you, your problem will be solved.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you. Payal. Unmute, Payal.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. Yes, Payal.
Really nice seeing you. Actually, Guruji, I have a question. Like just now you said that human minus desires is become yogi.
Yeah.
But what I think personally is we are born to do something. We are born to give the world something, and we don't want to die like ants dies, or we don't want to die like ordinary people die. We want to be extraordinary. So,
Correct.
so how these two things are like, I feel both are contradictory.
Okay, good. So who told you that life is about being extraordinary? Where did you pick this from?
Actually, I feel as a live person that I should do something which is giving something
Who is
a
that I?
value to the world.
Who is that I? Who is that I?
It's me.
Payal Kataria, correct?
Yeah,
Who are you? Are you the one that you can see in the mirror? That one, or somebody you don't see in the mirror?
I can see in the mirror.
Correct. So
One.
that's what you suppose you take a photograph, you know who is Payal and who is Mehak. You can make out the difference, or you cannot make out the difference.
I can.
Very good. Now, this body came first, or you came first?
I came first.
When you came?
In my mother's womb, and then my body got formed.
So you know this part of the story.
Yeah, I heard in your one of lecture.
Who was so when you came 9 months before, when your mother and father they had an act of copulation, you were conceived 9 months before. That's why were you conceived?
Yeah, in your lecture, in your meditation, I remember.
But why? Do you remember why you were conceived? Any reason?
Because it was stronger. You said something. I don't
Okay, let me ask
remember.
you a
Sorry
question.
for that.
Why somebody
Yeah,
is born as Ambani and somebody is born in Dharavi slum? Why?
maybe at that time
Slum?
the person died was when the person died, that previous soul, the body died. It was in fear state or in bad mindset. So he born into the Dharavi, and the one who was in uh, a calm state born into the Ambanis.
Actually, it is called karma.
Right,
So
karmas.
I'm asking you, why there are apples on the tree and not pineapples?
Because it's tree of apple.
Have you seen have you seen in Pune, in Bangalore, we have got apple tree has got pineapples. In Pune, have you seen?
Oh, really? No, never.
Is it possible to have pineapples in
No,
apple
no,
tree?
no. It's not. It's not possible.
Why it is not possible? Because there is a law.
Right.
As you sow, so shall you reap. Whatever you do will come back to you. If you do extraordinary work, if you do very good work, that means after you die, you will be rewarded. You have to come back.
Exactly.
And the purpose of human life is not to come back. The purpose of human life is to realize you are not Payal. You are a goddess. You are a divine person. You have got inside you God. That is you. This is the wrong teaching we have been given. In class, you teach your children, come first in class, do well, get good marks, get a good job, open a big company. Finally, what? Ultimately, what? Ultimately, I made a lot of money. I made hundreds of crores. I made a very big business. Then what? Ultimately, what?
Ultimately, you can give that money, you can help the society.
I opened charitable homes. We have 600 people
Yeah,
today. We are giving. After that, what? Ultimately, what? You will die.
yeah. I'll
And then
die
again, you will
happily,
come.
but
And
I will die
yeah,
happily. If I'm giving something to the world and then I'm
yeah.
dying, it will be a kind of happiness, a kind of smile on my face when I'll be on the deathbed.
But the highest smile is realizing that you are God.
That's true. But thinking of this, do you think that I should stop doing something which I'm trying to do, which I
You
feel
must
that
not.
it's an extraordinary?
You must not stop doing something extraordinary, but you must find out what is the most extraordinary thing in this world. The first peak of life is called achievement.
Right.
The second peak of life is called fulfillment. And
Okay.
the third peak of life is called enlightenment.
So can we have three of them together? Can we have that sync?
One by one. You have to go for first climb one peak, then second peak, then third peak. The problem is, Payal, people who are earning money, they want to earn more money and more money and more money and more money. Then the Adanis and the Ambanis of this world, if they have got, if all their money was used for the poor people of the country, what would happen to our country?
It will be in a developed state.
There would be no poor people in our country.
There will be no poor people, right?
Why millions are suffering? Why crores are suffering?
Karmas.
No, because the rich people are greedy. When we become rich, we don't, very few people want to give away.
Okay.
So even a man like Ratan Tata, even a man like that, when he died, he must have had so much money, so much money, so much money we hear he has got. We don't have this human being. As long as you're human, you don't give everything. But when you're divine, you give. When you're divine, you come to realize nothing is yours. You realize even the body is not you. Today, you ask, I think, this. How many times you have come to this call? 2, 3 times, 4 times?
This is second time.
So if you attend call few more times, you will come to realize, who am I?
But if that realization is giving me a thought like I should not chase my dreams, then it would be a kind of a dilemma for me, and it would be really difficult as I'm a very passionate person.
You must continue chasing your dreams. I should not
So
say like this, but I was 100 times more passionate than any ordinary person.
Okay, that's really great.
I made my business 10 times bigger, and then I made my business 100 times bigger.
This is how how we can start and how we can reach to the state you are right now. So how you have managed everything in your life, right? You made rich, you got
you have
enlightened.
Payal, when you're climbing a step, Payal, when you're climbing a step, how do you climb the next step?
Keeping one leg down and the another one up, and then I'll climb.
And then you want to climb another 2 steps up. What you must do?
The same process.
You have to let go of the previous step.
Yeah.
If you are clinging on to the previous step, you cannot go to the next step of life.
True.
So most of us in that stake of every rich person today in the world, and every successful person and every entrepreneur and every person chasing dreams has not realized there is something greater. For example, I'm asking you, suppose you are buying a pound of bread for 100 rupees. Now you come to know that same bread is available behind your house for 50 rupees. Will you, at the same brand, same quality, everything same, that man is buying from 50 rupees behind your house and coming in front of your house and selling for 100 rupees. Then where will you buy bread from after you come to know?
From the person who is selling for 50 rupees.
But when you don't know, it is that man is buying from 50 rupees and giving for 100 rupees.
I have to buy the one from the 100 rupees only.
So this is called realization. This is called spiritual awakening. This is called enlightenment. It will not happen in one day or second call. When you try to listen few days, you'll start understanding.
But I feel one fear here, sir.
Yes.
I feel that, I'm really interested in spirituality and all the topics. I do read and all, but I feel that it should not stop me, and I should not become idle, or I'll be in the
I am doing spirituality from last 10 years and I don't have 1 minute free time.
Okay. That was the thing actually.
See, Payal, let me tell you one thing. You must try to, you're a very intelligent woman. You must try to understand. Why would, have you heard of Buddha?
Yeah, I do know.
Who was he? Who was Buddha?
Enlightened soul.
But what he was before that?
He was a king.
Why he left his kingdom and palace and became enlightened?
Because
He's mad.
he came to know that the
No,
poor
he must
one
be mad,
also.
no? Payal, he must be really mad fellow, no?
No. He came to know that the poor one also get the pain, and the same pain we also can have, even though we have
No.
that much.
Buddha came to realize ultimately, whether it is Payal or Buddha, everybody has to die.
Yeah, right.
And whether very few people understand what happens after we die, where we will go. Spirituality is awakening. When you awaken, then your paradigm changes because you realize the truth.
Okay.
You are coming to this call with a fresh mind. I was like
Yes.
you. I was exactly like you for 25 years.
Oh.
I was going to open Disney World in India.
Okay.
I bought a property worth 200 acres to open it. Then one day, I dropped it. Because you come to realize the truth. What is the truth? That is why you are chasing your dreams. You don't even realize. You don't even realize life itself is a dream. If I told you life is a dream, you'll say, how can it be? Dream is dream, life is life. Life is real.
Then, sir, actually, I really want to know that what you want to tell, that how should be the routine as a human we should have.
A human being
I
essentially
really want to
wants
know
to,
if you.
yeah, human being wants to be happy.
True.
And how do you spell happy? Have you seen me spelling happy? How do you spell happy?
HAPPY.
Wrong spelling. See, you're not such a passionate woman, you've not learned spelling. The spelling of happy is HAPPY. Because the first P of happiness is pleasure, which you like. The second P of happiness is peace. If you want to have, if I give you pleasure, you want to eat one vada pav, or you want peace of mind, what will you prefer, vada pav or peace of mind?
Peace of mind.
Because it's a second level of happiness. First P is pleasure. Second P is peace. And third P is purpose.
Okay.
What is the purpose of my existence?
Okay.
So you will evolve. Since you are very keen to see, I am not asking you to give up your dream. I am not asking you to give up your passion. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying listen. Listen for a few days, 1 month. Listen, then use your intelligence and you choose. Is anybody brainwashing you?
No.
No. So you have intelligence, you're listening, you think, you choose, and then you make up your mind what is right for you.
Sure, I'll do that, sir.
Thank you. Good.
Thank you so much.
Interesting. Thank you. Interesting. Today we had 2-3 very good questions and good people asking questions. So thank you. And we have Krish. The last question for today is Krish.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
I was totally in SIP consciousness. I'm extremely, since I'm going through your book, this is, I am a soul and soul is SIP. I am a SIP and SIP is in all. I think I have established in SIP consciousness in my office. Always, not even a single second I was always having the God consciousness, not even a single minute I lost it.
Beautiful.
I started seeing SIP in everybody. Really, by God's grace, really, I'm very, very, very happy that I have come to you. As I told you, I went to 2 weeks before.
You are not Krishnan. You are Krishna.
Krishna.
You are
I
want
to change my name to Soul in Krishna something, but that will sound like sick. SIK will become sick. That's why I'm thinking of.
You can say Prabhu in Krishna. You can say Atma in Krishna. We'll get a name. Don't worry. Name will come.
Only one query I have actually. In your book, you have mentioned In the first I came, after that body came, everything. In the animate and inanimate things, both is pervaded by God, whatever is that. That is it.
Correct.
Okay, as a living creature, Atman is inside, I accept. Something is coming inside and something goes out of the body and we become a dead corpse, actually. This is the reality, and ultimately the God realization is the number one in life. That is the rank number one in my life.
Oh, correct.
I have understood the purpose of life.
So what is the question?
The thing is that the question is, in the inanimate things, how the God is pervading. I know that God is everywhere. Every religion says everything. That Atma is not. Is it inside the stone or anything? That I am totally confused on that.
If somebody asks you, 10% TDS is cut in rent.
Okay.
30% is tax. So what you will say? How much you have to pay if 10% TDS is cut? 30% is tax. How much you have to pay?
Remaining 20% in self-assessment they have to pay.
Because you are chartered accountant, like this, you are able to tell the answer. Correct?
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
So you please read in Science in 2022, the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize of Science was given to 3 physicists for their work in quantum physics. In quantum physics, science has proved that every molecule of matter is energy.
Okay.
If you take a table, and you take a molecule of that form is from the table, you take atom and you put under microscope, it has life.
Okay.
So you come to the realization that every molecule of this is called, Krishnan, if you want to study, it is called wave particle duality. Wave particle duality is awarded Nobel Prize.
Okay.
That every molecule of matter is energy. What is this energy, Krishnan?
Energy is a power which makes us talk, walk, dance, whatever, sleep.
But
that is in our body.
According to science, the whole world is full of dark matter and dark energy, the full universe. What is this energy?
Energy is a power. It is just like an electricity which makes all the electrical equipments to function. It is making us to function.
So please understand, your soul also is SIP, Supreme Immortal Power, and all this energy also is power. Everything is one power.
Okay.
You got my, in essence, I told you the answer. Everything in this, there are two types of power. Krishna, there are 2 types of power. One power which is first, let me explain to you, since you're a person very learned, let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Ishvara was one power. Ishvara means the supreme, one power.
Yeah.
From the supreme, he was manifested the Jagat.
Okay.
Just like a spider will make a web. Where does the spider make a web?
Out of its mouth, whatever.
Out of itself. Out of itself.
Okay.
So Ishvara created this Jagat. This Jagat is, every molecule of Jagat is Ishvara.
Okay.
After making Jagat, he found there is no life. Then he put the Atma inside the Jagat, inside the molecule of matter. He created ants and zebras and giraffes and monkeys and human beings, and he created life. But everything is Ishvara. Everything is Brahman. Everything is Sip.
Okay.
I hope basically I've given you. I hope you've got the now you kindly study and you will come to the answer to it.
Sure. Thank you very much for your guidance and other things. I'm very happy to be a part of you. Yeah.
You are us, sir. We are not separate. We are all one.
We are all one. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm happy today, though it was a Wednesday, we had limited questions, but very challenging and very interesting questions. But my connection was bad. I hope it didn't spoil the show. But with folded hands, I bow down to you. Thank you.